Welcome in. Today, we've got a fascinating deep dive lined up for you. Imagine taking your pristine, high-end audiophile subwoofer, walking it outside, and just burying it in the mud.
Right, which sounds like an absolute nightmare.
Exactly. Usually, you try to keep delicate audio equipment as far away from moisture and dirt as humanly possible.
Yeah, I mean, the elements are basically the ultimate enemy of good acoustics.
But today, we're looking at a spec sheet that asks you to do exactly that. We're diving into the QSC AD-DWL-SUB.
Ah, the Acoustic Design Outdoor Landscape Subwoofer.
Yeah, offered by HDTVSupply. And our mission today is to uncover how, audio engineers actually design a sub to survive extreme weather, still deliver premium bass, and, well, what justifies its $785 price tag?
It's a tall order. I mean, this thing really has to fight a war on two fronts. It's battling the weather and the landscape itself.
Right.
So it starts with the exterior shell. It has this F1, F2 UL rating.
Okay, so it's not just a random plastic then.
Exactly. That specific fire and safety rating means the polypropylene and fiberglass, they won't degrade or crack. They won't even become a fire hazard after years of baking in direct UV sunlight.
Wow, so you combine that unyielding shell with its unobtrusive green color. I mean, it's essentially a tactical garden gnome. It's totally designed to hide in plain sight.
A tactical garden gnome. I like that.
Yeah, and it's packing an IP55 rating for intense dust and splash resistance, too. It says here it operates flawlessly anywhere from a freezing 23 degrees up to a blistering 122 degrees Fahrenheit.
Which is incredible, but, surviving harsh weather is kind of just the baseline for this stuff. The real challenge is the environment itself.
What do you mean?
Well, a garden is full of physical barriers. You've got dirt, thick bushes, heavy landscaping.
Oh, right, exactly. So how does an outdoor speaker actually push low-frequency sound through all of that dense foliage?
So they employ what they call an elevated bollard design.
An elevated bollard.
Yeah, low frequencies are naturally omnidirectional. So by physically elevating the acoustic center of the speaker in this cylindrical shape, it prevents the immediate absorption of acoustic energy by wet soil or low ground cover.
Okay, so it bypasses the dampening effect of the earth.
Exactly, allowing the energy to radiate evenly across the yard over the obstacles.
Wait, hold on though. I'm looking at the driver specs right now. It uses dual 5.25-inch weather-treated paper woofers.
Yep, dual 5¼ inches.
In an open yard where sound dissipates instantly, there is just no way 5¼ inches is moving enough air to give you true subwoofer bass.
I mean, you would definitely think so, but outdoor bass is all about air displacement. They engineered this tightly sealed 10.4-pound enclosure that utilizes extreme cone excursion.
Extreme cone excursion.
Yeah, because the sealed environment controls the internal pressure so precisely, those smaller drivers can travel much further back and forth.
Right.
They move massive amounts of air without distorting.
Oh, wow. So that is how it handles 120 watts RMS and hits a peak output of 112 decibels.
Precisely. It's effectively driving frequencies between 45 and 200 hertz, despite its size.
Okay, so because this unit successfully projects premium sound over your landscaping, it's inevitably going to attract some attention.
For sure.
So how do you prevent an $800 audiophile gnome from just being stolen right out of the dirt?
Well, they heavily locked it down. It includes a direct-to-concrete mounting collar and tamper-resistant stainless steel hardware.
So you aren't just resting this in the mulch.
No, not at all. You are permanently anchoring it to the earth. Or, if you want it to completely vanish, there's actually an optional base, the AD-WL-base, for actual in-ground burial.
That makes sense. And it looks like it handles the electrical side of sprawling outdoor setups, too. The sheet highlights 120-watt, 70 and 100-volt transformers with a 16-ohm bypass.
Yeah, and that voltage rating is critical for outdoor audio. High voltage lines are used in commercial or massive residential setups to, combat voltage drop over long cable runs.
Right, because the power would just fade.
Exactly. So if you are daisy chaining multiple units across an entire acre of landscaping, that transformer ensures the speaker at the far end of the yard get the exact same signal strength and audio fidelity as the very first one.
Wow. So we are really looking at a device that perfectly marries rugged, tamper-proof engineering with high-fidelity acoustics.
Industrial strength, but, audiophile quality.
Right. It basically bypasses the physical limitations of nature by utilizing raw acoustic physics, proving you don't have to compromise on your audio experience just because you step off the patio.
Absolutely.
But, it leaves me with this one thought for you to chew on. Since this speaker is paintable, green, and designed to permanently camouflage itself into the landscape, well, what does it really mean for our outdoor spaces when our technology perfectly disguises itself as nature?
That's a deep question.
Right. Like, are we simply out here curating a high-tech cinematic soundtrack for the local squirrels? Think about that the next time you hear perfectly mixed bass coming from a tactical garden